My name is David Ojimba, and I'm working on a startup called Kayce Energy. It's an energy startup for we're looking at innovative ways to solve energy access problems, especially in Africa and India, places where the conventional energy systems, solar, wind, and sometimes even biomass, aren't as efficient as they should because of they don't take into context the economic realities and the social behavior of people living in those areas. The goal really is to have more specialized energy systems for environments and people, right? We people shouldn't have to use everything. They shouldn't have to use everything that everyone is using, right? If it doesn't work for them, or if it isn't the most economical for them, if it doesn't make the best use of the natural resources rather that are present in their environment. Right now, we are still in working and putting together the prototype, basically turning wastewater to electricity and waste to electricity. We're trying to see how we could work in swampy areas to clear out your wastewater, but also provide electricity as an added bonus. And hopefully, once that's done by later this year, we hope to test it in the market and see does this actually work with people and get feedback, of course, from the customers and then build more on that and see how that works with them. Moving forward, either work with industries or NGOs to bring it to those people or consider making a large scale setup that works with governments and bigger industries. The team is really small, so we have we can talk together very pretty easily. Most of our communication is done via WhatsApp. We have like a shared document with calendar dates and people do tax and then just put that in. It's not like very high tech, but like I said, because the team is relatively small, it works for us, and you can just jump in and add to what someone else has done or what leave comments or move on. That's basically how we do that. We have like a Gantt chart to set milestones, and we track that using Trello. It's kind of like an agile setup, right? Where we just like have a sprint and then each person is just given tasks and you have to finish it by the end of that sprint. Before we make each sprint, of course, we check with our Gantt chart and see if we're in time, if we're moving at the same pace we thought we would, and if we aren't, we look at okay, what's hindering us, what are the limitations. Of course, there things happen, right, or people because most of us aren't working full time on it, they have other responsibilities, so there are limitations. The project is research intensive and also engineering intensive. So a so sometimes if we're like at a roadblock in our research or we need some help, we just switch over to engineering and then we can say, okay, this week we're just moving on the engineer. We're looking at the materials, looking at the design and the framing of the materials. That's why we always go for the lowest hanging fruit. We believe in better incremental progress than like having, okay, this big task. We rather know that, okay, within this week, this is going to get done, right? Than building or planning for something large and it doesn't get done. Rather than looking at, oh, how does the entire system improve its output? Let's just look at the main critical component of the system. What do we need to change? How do we need to extract the energy? How do we need to configure the system, right? So that the outputs can be increased by at least 20%. And within a week, we found information. We were able to put together things that did that. And I think that was good. we are pretty confident that we'll have like something by the end of the year. We also have like a baseline of what to expect from the prototype and the outputs. We're not yet there where we can what map out like changes to output. So we are not that's still undergoing research. We're still like looking at different materials. But as we get closer towards the prototype, it becomes clearer and becomes we can address the better expectations for that. Especially if you're interested in seeing in partnering with us to deliver these devices to the customers that we are looking for in communities in Africa and India. That's definitely very welcome because we want to be sure that what we're building works for these people and actually eases their helps them properly. So if that's what you do, definitely reach out to me. You could reach out to me on LinkedIn, David Ojimba. The website will soon be up, probably later this month, to give a bit more information about what we're doing, and hope look out for the prototype, I guess.